So I am on pain meds. I had a hernia operation. I've had a hernia for a while, but my intestines got twisted up in it. So I don't know why my camera turns yellow all the time. I'm so sorry. But anyway, it is Halloween. As I've always said, disclaimer, I don't celebrate Halloween. But, you know, it's the only day you can get crazy without people thinking you are crazy. So, yeah, I want, so many things were in my brain, but, you know, I've been sick. I need another kidney procedure because the stone is stuck in my ureter. So it's not over for me. But yeah, the hernia, dang, that hurt. Out of everything that I asked him, nobody told me how much it was gonna hurt. But anyway, took me about 2 weeks to recover. He said I could start lifting stuff after 2 weeks, and I'm in pain again because I had to replace my printer, and I wasn't even that heavy, and that's what happened. Anyway, I decided to just do my SpongeBob with the face stickers that it has, the face gems. This lip mask, it smells good, doesn't taste like anything, has a bit of a tingle. But it is so heavy. I don't know, I guess they intended it to only be for the nighttime, I don't know. So I'm gonna use this. And I'm gonna do blues today. Oh, that is beautiful. I think I'll do this shimmer. And I'm definitely gonna do this beautiful glittery one, like on the other side. That's a beautiful color. I guess I'll use, let me see, this blue right here for the crease. Because it looks like it might be a satin, but the other ones were really frosty and shimmery, so this looks like it has a tiny bit of frost, so I don't know, maybe it's a satin. So I tried to contact Mark Wynn about the lip balms that just never appeared in Walmart, and every time they say they have it, I try to order it and it runs out, and they're saying that they as soon as they come in, they probably got sold out, but not one display had the color changing lip balms. Then I went to Walgreens because I had a doctor's appointment, and I'm going to take the glitter and put it in the inner corner. So I went to Walgreens, and they had a small display with only dark curses. And then Wet n Wild released their PR box. And that one had the Not Impressed, which was the red one. I thought the only way I'm going to get this is if... And then another thing is, I'm looking at eBay, you know, and all the third-party seller places, and they don't... Nobody is trying to sell it. The reviews, I was trying to look up, see if somebody found the reviews. Only the green one from Walmart and the red one from the PR box. And they are more gorgeous than the picture. Alright, I'm going to take this, I'm going to take this light blue, and I'll probably put something over it to soften. More of an aqua. This, see, that's a light blue. That's more of an aqua. No, I'm going to go into the light blue instead of the aqua. It's going to be dark, but like I said, I'll try to fix it. So, every time Walmart says that they have it available, I order it, and the order's canceled. Because it was supposed to come in the box, it has a SKU number, it was supposed to be in the inventory, so they put it up for sale, but I don't know. I know that none of the displays had them, and those displays sold out, obviously, a long time ago. And not bad, not bad. Yeah, I just kept trying and trying and trying to order it. You know, maybe a miracle will happen, because, you know, I believe in miracles. I believe in miracles. Alright, let's try their mascara. But nothing. Then I had an appointment for the cardiology, but it was like really far away. And I was checking at least once a day, sometimes 2 times. I used to check like 3. Nothing. And when I had this appointment, you know, I was checking, and not too far. It was still going, like, it wasn't really going out of the way, but it wasn't like I had the doctor's office this way, and there was a Walmart going this way, and then I could just from the Walmart go to my doctor's appointment. And I ordered it, and I did not expect. I just said they're gonna cancel it, and you have to put no substitutions, or they're gonna pick something else for you. So I did that. Not crazy about this mascara. It's waterproof, so I guess if you're going into the pool, but yeah, not really crazy about it. Thinking about putting the blue over it, because there's a blue one too. They said, your order's ready. I'm like, no, it can't be. Now, mind you, these displays are long gone. My Melody, so they usually sell out over the weekend. They put them out. You'll see a full display if you go Friday night. And then by Monday, most of it's gone. So, I think it's a possibility it might have come at in a later shipment. Maybe there's other girls as diligent as me. I don't know. Maybe they ordered it. I don't know. But to me, it's like this came out in a separate shipment. So yeah, this black mascara, I would use it as it's waterproof, so I would use it over another mascara, because that did nothing. Let me see this blue. I never do my bottom lashes, but I'm gonna put some on top too. See if that helps a little bit. So I don't know what happened with that. All I know is I emailed the company. I've called the company. I tried to get a hold of Mark Wins, They just told Wet and Wild to call me, so I'm getting, repeated information that's not helpful. And because I'm pissed off that I couldn't find the nail, the Fantasy Maker's nails. I wanted to use the Vampire Slayer ones because it was spiders and webs. I was thinking of doing, another spider thing, just, like from the Fantasy Makers, not nothing fancy. Put some face sticker, web, rhinestone thingies. Anyway, and I decided, you know what? I'm really not feeling well. I'm still hurting. I maybe he didn't. Maybe I misunderstood. Maybe it was 2 months that I'm not allowed to lift anything. But I felt fine, and then by that night I was in so much pain. So I'm on medication right now for pain, but it's not supposed to make you sleepy. So I'm really not sure what's going on. Since they have two bags, I kind of split them up so I can know what to use. So I went and I was like, oh, you have it. And they said, yeah. I said, you didn't substitute it, right? And they're like, no. So I'm like, what? And it was it. So the only thing I can think of is that they got it in a later shipment. And I could not believe, I didn't even let myself get excited. I was like, maybe I didn't instruct them to not put substitutes. What's going on? Oh, that's interesting. I forgot that it did that. I never went for those cat eyes. I do try to slightly lift it, my eyeliner on the ends, but that's what I want. That's what I want. I'll do what I want. Alright. So I do try to lift it a little bit. As you get older, they say you need to lift it a little bit so your eyes don't look droopy. But so yeah, I couldn't believe it. I didn't even want to hope. And yeah, I'm looking aside, expecting them to have substituted it. And I was like, did they get the display late? What happened? I went in. I said, oh, can I? Went into the beauty department. I should have looked throughout the whole beauty department, but I just went and said, do you still have the Disney Villains display? And they looked at me like I was crazy. Like, it was with the Halloween stuff. So, I'm putting a little bit more blue. Because every time I put my liner after my mascara, it messes up my lashes. So yeah, I would use these on the bottom lash, and or as like a topper. Yeah, and they looked at me like I was crazy. So so I went to they say you have to go to seasonal, and they were already taking down Halloween, putting it in the back, putting it 50-75% off, like to the back of seasonal. They're probably going to put it in clearance. And they already had their Christmas stuff up. I guess, they want to get ahead of the game, I guess. I guess the first people that put it out and people see something they like and they grab it, and I guess they're the ones who make the money. I don't know. So, yes, I have this spider web headband, but I was having trouble with getting this up more. So, I can't believe it. I finally completed the Disney Villains collection. 50 pieces. That collection is over $400. And I used my PayPal because they give you 6 months to pay. And then right after that was the Fantasy Makers. I can't find the nails, and they're not helpful. They keep saying, well, it was in the stores that we mentioned. No, there wasn't even a spot on the display. Five Below finished it. It was practically empty, but it labeled everything that was on the display, and the nails were not there. I thought Walmart might get it, because they usually, but not always, get the complete collections. I didn't even see a space for it. They didn't even do the nail stickers that they were advertising on their website. But they have nothing to say about it. And they're like, we can't help you. That was basically their attitude. We can't help you. So far, when I do my investigations, I see that like they have it in Canada, a Shoppers Drug Mart. They only had this. They were supposedly selling 3. They only had the orange pumpkin bumpkins, which is a repeat name, but the actual nails are different. Yeah, and then I just keep checking every day, like anywhere between once to twice a day, like morning and then evening before bed, and I find out they're selling it in Mexico. There's a website, Bellissima, and they don't ship. They only deliver to Mexico. Mexico. I don't know if they have a store or what, but so I don't know. Maybe somebody in the I'm gonna put that beautiful dark blue from the bottom, because I don't really like putting wet liners underneath. Yeah, so that happened to me with one of their Fantasy Maker collections, where every store got a different highlighter, and they made 6 highlighters, and they had the colors of the rainbow but no orange. And I just kept, I with that I casually looked, because I must have went to like 30 Walmarts. I one time I drove up to 2 hours away, only because it was trafficy. It should have been less than an hour, but I wanted to try In-N-Out burgers, so I said, let's go there, and then we could check out the Walmarts. And no, so I'm a dum-dum, and I didn't press record. Basically, I put some yellow concealer to brighten my face. I used the Snail Dip liquid blush that you can use on your eyes or your lips for something soft and simple when you run out the door. And I just used this highlighter. Like I said, it's not really anything like fantabulous, but it works, and it's soft. At 60, I don't need, like I said before, to be seen from the satellites. Though I'll use that. And yeah, I just used my NYX contour. You can see that this one is almost finished, but I have to mix it with this for my nose, because it just on my nose, it just doesn't look right. I've been using bronzer a lot on my nose, actual bronzer. Gonna put this under. So anyway, with the 5 years ago, they did a Fantasy Makers collection with, they were supposed to make a pastel rainbow highlighter, but instead, I don't know what, again, manufacturing made 6 different colors, and I could only find 5, and I drove as far out as probably over an hour because I wanted to try at the time the new In-N-Out that came to Houston. Nothing. I couldn't find the orange one. I must have hit about 30 Walmarts. And yeah, this is where I put my contouring. I know people, they be putting it right here. I have pretty good cheekbones, and so this is what works for me, is doing it this way because I have, a double chin. Even though I've lost 125 pounds, and that's a lot of it is due to Manjaro for my diabetes. About 90 of that was before I got sick, and it was going back and forth because of my kidney failure. But when I had that infection, I lost like another 25 pounds. So I'm 280. I want to say 280. I'll say 283 because it's been taggling between 281 and 285. So I never thought I'd get below 300. Well, that's cool. Oh man, I could have used this as my for bronzing. Oh well. I forgot last time when I was doing the chrome, I was gonna do the white one in the inner corners, and I forgot. I guess I'll put the light blue with the glitter, with the light blue glitter. Oh wow. I don't usually put mascara on the bottom because I have such deep set eyes, and that mascara is going all over. So yeah, I couldn't believe that I actually got the it was the electrifying Ursula purple color changing blush, and they are so pretty. Uh-oh. I don't want glitter going into my eye. Yeah, because again, I got deep set eyes, so gotta be careful. They really got some beautiful colors here. Alright, there's no lip liners in this collection, so for now I think I'm going to skip it. But this is a color changing lip balm as well. What I noticed about their color changing lip, I haven't smelled the other ones, but the rose one was tasted and smelled horrible. I just couldn't use it any. I tried putting like a chapstick first and then that, because it does really give a nice pink to your lips, but I just couldn't do it anymore. So I just stopped using it. Let's see. Oh wow. You can see the difference. Oh, that's pretty. You definitely don't need to use this and the lip mask, but I'm just trying it out for you guys. It's pretty. It doesn't taste bad like the rose one. I don't know how people use it. I keep thinking I must have got a dud or something, but that was the color changing lip balm. And then they have this coral lipstick, and of course it's going to be white on light blue. I'm not going to be able to read it. Yeah, even with my glasses on, I can't. It's so tiny. But let's use it. It's like, to me it looks corally. Normally, I'm gonna put a lip balm on, but I mean a lip liner. They didn't bring any. I just want to use what's in the collection for now. So I thought this was actually for the face, but it's for the body. It's the the bronzer drops. So I know I showed this before, but I just want to show you what I do with stuff like this. See the difference? What I do with stuff like this is I'll pour it into, I have a big jar that I put sunscreen, lotion, and then I'll put this in it. That's what I usually do. I have to, and lastly, oh no, not lastly. The lip gloss. It's a blue. Oh wow. When you open it, like, it goes everywhere. Like it sprays out or it splashes out, but and it smells good. It smells really good. I love these charms. You can take them off and put them on your pocketbook, but I'm not taking a chance that I'll lose it. Ooh, it's got like a mintiness to it. Do my powder. This is like a peachy pink powder. Oh wait, I brought this in too much. Let me. It's better to go like right between, right down the middle of your eye. Anyway, for me, because I have such a big face, a fat face. So yeah. I mean, at least I'm not falling all over the floor like I was before. My fan is like blowing the powder everywhere. And I like that when I put the powder on, I don't feel it tugging at my face. Oh my goodness. Since this has been happening, I've been losing my hair. Now, I did try native, deep conditioning mask. And usually I'll leave the mask on overnight, and then the next day I'll wash my hair and put regular conditioner. And then I found out that people can't use it because some of them say their hair falls out. And when I went to brush the tangles out of my hair, chunks of hair came out. So I think part of it is due to that. But I think the other part is everything I went through, my body just went crazy, and it happened, so my hair has just been falling out. I have I feel like I just have strands of hair. And I bleached my hair, I think, in the beginning of the year, and then I bleached my hair maybe a month ago because I had a very blue purple, and I was going to use a pink purple, and I didn't want it to, make my hair a different color. I really wanted the pink purple, so I bleached it. So this was like maybe a month and a half ago. And also, when I'm gonna bleach or color, I don't put any conditioner in my hair. I usually just put my hair in a ponytail. This has never happened to me before. When I woke up in the morning, my hair looked like a rat's nest. It was matted so bad. And I just kept putting the conditioner, I mixed conditioner and the dye, and I just kept putting that on and then brushing out my hair and putting it on and brushing out my hair. I lost so much hair between the native, and I think my body going crazy because of my kidney problems, and my hair was of any part of my body growing up, my hair was my only pride and joy. It's the only thing I loved about my looks, and it's just falling out. And then too, I'm 60, so that has to do with it. This helped a lot, the hair growth formula that I was telling you about. But I don't know, because of the tariffs, they were not able to get the same ingredients, and people are saying their new ones are not as good. But I mean, it's so bad. You can see my scalp. I've been using like this is what's this called? Boldify powder. I tried the sample one because it's got 4 colors, and it helps to mask it. But you could see my scalp all over here, and probably if not December and January, I want to bleach my hair again because I want to do a silver. And I have like maybe 6 or 7 silvers for my hair that I wanted to do, and then I'm just gonna leave my hair alone. But I just hope I have hair left. It's just strands and straggly, and yeah, every time I brush my hair, a bunch of hair comes out, and that, detangled, and it happened again recently. Even though I didn't use it for like a week or 2, I'm still losing. I'm just losing hair. So anyway, so see, I have the spider web headband, and I was gonna do spiders. I'm like, you know what? I'm just really not really feeling well, so this is what I'm gonna do. Just do whatever's in the collection. So I try to get some of this off. I never put mascara on my bottom lashes. My eyes are deep set, and my top lashes, if I put mascara on the bottom lash, that's what you're going to concentrate on. So I like to put my mascara only on the top. So that's it. Oh, it comes with a... This one doesn't have shimmer that I can tell. Maybe it does. Oh, I was trying to get my nose, and instead I got my mouth. All right, let's let that settle. My hair has been growing in whiter and whiter, so that's what I want to do next year, is my silvery colors, my grays. And I'm going to start with the lightest one, and then gradually do the darker silvers, and then leave my hair alone. I'm not really into SpongeBob. I'm just a Wet n Wild collector. Maybe I'm just going to go with the flowers. These are really hard to lift. Okay, got one. See, these usually stick really well, but I wet my face. All right. Let's put it there. Let's put that one there. All right, it broke already. Put that there. One of the things broke off the actual sticker. No more stickiness to it. So let's put this one. Let me put a little bit higher. There you go. And you can always use eyelash glue. Okay. Let's put that there. Oh, here we go. Another one broke. I know that Wet n Wild is a more affordable brand. So, of course, no, let me bring that down a little. Of course, in production, they're not going to put expensive stuff. So, 2 of them broke. And it's got like 4 or 5 more flowers, but maybe I'll put some on my cheeks. Yeah, these are breaking. Yeah, I think this is meant to only be used once. Okay. Because lifting them breaks them. And for some reason, my eyebrow. I don't know why I keep calling it a plucker, but I probably because I'm getting old and senile. I can't remember the names of things, but uh, yeah, that wasn't working at all. But my nail did. I used these fake nails. I was looking for my mummy nails, but since I've been obsessed with Bath and Body, I've blocked myself out of the drawer and I couldn't find it. I was trying to just open it and find it from the side and I couldn't, especially since I'm not well because of the hernia. But couldn't find it. But I remember getting these stiletto nails from Believe Beauty when they were selling out of the Believe Beauty from Dollar General and Pop Shelf. And I said, well, it's black and it comes with diamonds, little, like, rhinestones on 4 of them. And then on the ones that didn't have the rhinestones, I put one of the Wet n Wild Fantasy Maker nail stickers. However, it said you have to put a coat of top coat to keep the stickers on. And this is matte. It was not having it. And they're peeling. The top coat is peeling, so my nails look awful, but I guess for today it's fine. So yeah,